Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I have another double unboxing to share with you. Now, these are a couple of recent releases from Hasegawa. The Mechatro WeGo Evangelion crossover kits. We've got the Asuka with the Nigouki right here, and then we've got Mari with the Hachigoki right here. You guys have seen me do an unboxing review of the Rei release, the Rei with the Eva Unit-02. Now, in the meantime, I have actually fully painted that kit, but I haven't shown it to you guys because the diorama vignette base that I've made for that is not finished yet. So that's something I'm gonna have to finish later. And the same thing with these, I'm going to hopefully be building and painting these up later on, but for now I just want to at least do an unboxing so you guys can see what these kits are like, especially the character figures, because the Mechatros inside there are basically just the 120 scale Mechatro. Well, actually both of these are both the powered Mechatro, which means the powered arms versions, whereas the one that came with Rei, the Zerogoki, was just the regular 120 scale Mechatro that didn't have the powered arms on it. But for mine, I actually did switch the arms on it, but anyway, you guys will see that once I actually finish that project. Both of these, the Mechatro unit is basically just the same 120 scale powered arms Mechatro, just in different colors, and comes with some waterside decals. But especially want to show you guys what the character little resin figures look like in here, and just the box and everything, because they're beautiful boxes as always, as expected from the Mechatro line. But let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, I love the box art on these. It's done by the same illustrator that does the box art usually for the Mechatro WeGo line. So you got the Mechatro WeGo logo, Evangelion logo down here, and just that very cool Evangelion artwork here done in Mechatro WeGo fashion. Looks really super cool. On the bottom of the box, we've got the Nigouki here with a white background. On the opposite side, we've got the red background and Nigouki there in English. On the side of the box, we've got Japanese and English for all these little notes on here, basically just saying no glue required, easy assembly. Here's a look at what the kit looks like when it's all painted. After having painted one myself, I can tell you guys that the waterside decals, especially like for these big white striping bits, like these colored striping bits across the front and here on the back, very difficult to get on because they're really large, very thin, and over big curved surfaces. So not the easiest water slides by any means, but there's just a few look at what the kit looks like when it's all built and painted up, and the figure is obviously just a little resin figure, so that'll definitely take some painting. On the opposite side of the box, you just got to look at some of the other kits in the Mechatro line: the Mechatro 120 scale, 1/35 scale, the 1/35 scale chunk, the Mechatro mate, and the Chubu. Alright, let's get it opened up in here, and like I said, all the Mechatro parts. We'll take a look at those runners, but it's obviously just going to be the same stuff. There's our Asuka figure. We'll take a look at all that. Let's just start off with these waterside decals. So yeah, like these big ones that need to fit around, like, and that's just not just like a round curved surface, but it's like a concave and then convex surface that those need to like fit all around and warp over it. Just not the easiest thing to do. So you got other markings that go around on there. Even the ones on the shoulder, I had kind of trouble with those circular bits fitting onto the shoulder parts. So take your time with the decals, and I found them to be kind of fragile, so you also got some decals there for Asuka's eyes, which is cool. Here's our instruction manual, which once again features the artwork from the front of the box. Very nice. The back side will actually fold out to some big reference images showing where all the decals go, and this is also going to be our color guide, which is right down here. On the inside of that, we've got our parts list, which is in color, and then the first page of the instructions is in color, but then after that's just all in black and white, so simple enough. So here is the main body piece of Asuka, including the little tire that she's standing on. Then there's a separate piece here for her hair that'll fit on the back. And there's a couple more pieces on this little extra bit here. One's for the arm with the little piano holding that, and then the other one is for her hair at the front, the bangs. So you got a few pieces here to work with, and obviously there'll be a lot of cleanup work to be done, and then just prep work and a lot of masking and everything to see if you're going to be painting this as it goes with just a typical resin figure. Then we got some polycaps here, PC14 in gray. Our A and B runners are going to be most of the main armor pieces here in that bright red color. Runner C is going to be some of the accent parts there in yellow. Runners D, E, and F are all some of the internal pieces, and these are all in black. There is the F runner. You can see there's our claw bits on there. Runner G is some more parts here in white. Then runner J is in black. On other versions of the kit, this would be in like a chrome color, especially for these shoulder pieces right there and this part there on the top. And then runner K for our clear pieces. Now that would be the extent of just the normal 120 scale Mechatro, and then we get the parts for making the powered arms. So this is runner L in a kind of, I would say kind of forest green kind of color. Runner N is in a little bit more kind of yellow, green, olive green kind of color here. We got 2 of those. And finally, runner Q is here in black for some joint parts and the bottoms of the power defeat. Then up next here for Hachigoki, once again, some really cool artwork, and I just love all the stuff in the background as well. So you got like the umbilical cable and some of the weapons and things that we're familiar with related to Hachigoki here and Mari there with these little kind of drum shaking kind of kids musical instruments sort of thing. So really cool artwork here on the front once again. On the ends there we got Hachigoki there in Japanese, white background. On the opposite side, dark pink background, Hachigoki there in English. Limited edition 120 scale plastic model kit. On this side of the box, you got to look at the runners and what the completed kit is going to look like when it's all put together. This one featuring the Wheelie logo. Here's kind of interesting look at that. I don't know if I've ever seen the powered Mechatro like this, where it's got the arms kind of flying in that particular way. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, there's a look at what this looks like then with the painted character figure there as well. On the opposite side, once again, just an advertisement for some other kits in the Hasegawa Mechatro line. Opening these up, it's going to be basically the exact same contents, just different colors, and our resin figure is going to be different, of course. Let's check out let's take a quick look at the manual here first, because it's going to be once again the same. We got the box art there on the front. On the back side is our fold-out page featuring some nice big reference images, your decal guide, and the color guide down there. Decal guide for the figure is basically just the eyes on that. Then we've got our parts list and construction, and then all the rest of the construction there in black and white. Once again, of course, very similar looking decal sheet here, just with a little bit different logo marking here for that. We got our eye decals and decals for the powered arms, all that good stuff. Here is the resin figure. Once again, it's just going to be made up of a couple pieces. The main piece here for the body and the musical instruments, if I can drop that. Then we've got another piece here for the bangs and glasses. That's just kind of molded as one piece that'll go over the front of there like that. And these couple little bits, which are also part of the musical instruments right there on the side. Once again, our polycaps here in gray. Runners A and B are going to be some of the main armor pieces there in pink. Runners C is going to be some of the accent colors there in orange. Runners D, E, and F are all of the internal pieces and joints, things like that. Once again, these are all in black. Runner G is once again here in white for some of the parts on the back and then some parts on the feet. Runner J is once again here in black, and then runner K is once again here in clear. Then for our powered arms parts, the L runner is in the same orange color as we saw on runner C. We've got 2 of those. The N runner is in a very interesting, slightly orangish red color that looks pretty cool. And runner Q is once again here in black. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you found this video informative. I can assume that some of you maybe didn't even know these kits existed if you weren't fans of the Mechatro WeGo line necessarily, but I highly recommend you guys check out that line because it's a lot of fun to play around with. They're very interesting designs, and then these Evangelion crossovers are really cool. So we've got these, and like I said, we've got the Rei version with the Eva Zero Goki, the Eva Unit-02. I did a separate review of that in the past, so you can check out that video if you missed it. And like I said, hopefully I'll be able to show you the finished product of that in the near future. But for now, if you guys want to check out some of the Mechatro kits for yourself, we'll have them there at USA Gundam Store. The link and the coupon code for you guys to use, as always, will be down in the video description below. Thanks for checking out the video today. Really appreciate your guys' support. Liking the video, commenting, subscribing is all greatly appreciated. Until next time, hope you're all having a great day. I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.